morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Body Mind Practices to Enhance Resilience and Immunity. We have a wonderful day of practices planned for you today. Wonderful session planned for you. And we have Miss Gail Pettit helping us and guiding us and facilitating this session for us. Before I turn over to her, a couple quick housekeeping points. One being if you have any issues with audio or video or anything like that, please let us know. We'll do our best to send me a chat message and I'll do my very best to assist you in any way possible. Again, at the end, please share your inspirations, feedbacks, and thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. So without further ado, over to Ms. Gail Pettit.
Hello, it's so good to be with you again, and welcome to anybody who's new today. Today, we're going to continue with the Zong Fu Gong practice. We've been working through the organs, and now we're going to learn the closing, which is a very special closing. Every set has an opening and a closing. But before we get into that, let's begin with some warm-ups. So I'm going to step back. If you're new, have no worries. This is slow. You'll be able to follow. We begin with three treasures, the treasures of body, breath, and mind. We first align the body. Have your feet at a comfortable distance, perhaps hips or shoulder width apart. Drop your weight into your feet. Unlock your knees, allowing your tailbone to drop. Pubic bone rises slightly. Lift your shoulders towards your ears, roll them back and down to relax your shoulders. Relax your arms all the way to your fingers. Draw your chin back in so that the head is aligned with the rest of the spine, and slightly drop the chin. Feel the crown of your head where your soft spot was, connected to a soul star far, far above you. Feel yourself being lifted to that star while the tailbone is being pulled down to our beautiful Mother Earth. Notice how you've aligned your body. Second point of focus is the breath. Just notice your breathing. Don't judge it. Become aware of where it is in your lungs. And now deepen and slow the breath. You might like to use the belly chest breath. And notice how it feels to deepen and slow your breathing. We go to the third point of focus, which is the mind. We allow ourselves to disentangle from the complexity of all that's going on around us, letting go of monkey brain, coming into the present moment, feeling sturdy on the earth, feeling safe and secure. And we'll use a gesture to symbolize this. Breathing in, arms float up in front of the heart. Breathing out, we open the arms. Both hands turn down, as if you were holding two sacks. Draw your fingers together. In the left hand, you hold a sack, quite heavy, full of the regrets, full of the wouldas, the shouldas, the couldas, the sack that weighs you down. Take a nice breath in. And on the exhale, open your fingers and let that sack drift down to the earth to be recycled and renewed. In the other hand, you're holding a sack filled with the future, concerns, anticipations, worries, another time that doesn't exist, at least yet. Open the fingers, let it go. Notice the lightness in your hands. Now rotating palms, breathe hands in towards the center of the body, fingers up, and connect firmly with the earth, bringing earth energy up through the bubbling spring in your feet, up past the crown of your head to your soul star, and breathing out, bring the energy of the universe through your body back down to the earth, and we allow the hands to float down. Making a diamond at the low dantian, your low energy center, your low elixir field, feeling stability. Visualizing energy now going out from the navel, down through the trunks of the legs, down into the earth. Feeling each of your toes, the sides of your feet, your heels, as if roots were growing out of every part of your foot that touches the earth. Gathering the earth's energy deep from the center of the earth. Pull that energy up as you breathe in, pulling it through the legs back into the low dantian. On an exhale, visualize that light going out like a hoop of light around the center of your body. On the next inhale, draw it up to your heart center. And with an exhale, visualize a circle of loving light surrounding you, affecting everyone you meet. Breathing in again, visualize that light coming up over your neck to speak your truth, over your face to radiate your beauty, and to open the third center, the wisdom center. Take another deep breath in, and on the exhale, let the energy exit through the crown point up to your soul star, where you connect with that star. And now drawing a loving heart around your body. Bring that energy down and around. Connect palms, bring it up to the heart. Making another small heart, let it flow down through the arms to the fingers and back into your low dantian. Pause for a moment and breathe. Now wiggling the fingers, rotating the wrists. Let's begin moving the hands. We'll begin with a little shaking. We want to warm up the body, getting all the energy flowing. So first we start with our hands down. Wrists are loose. Mine are actually making small circles. My fingers are loose. My palms are loose. My shoulders are relaxed. And now moving the hands up, shaking out to the sides. The arms might begin to feel a little heavy here. And then moving the hands above the head, releasing any tension now back into the universe. And coming back down to the shoulders. Smiling, smile to yourself. And then down in front of the body. And behind the body if you're able. Don't hurt your shoulders. Always stay in your green comfort zone. Back. There we go. Looks like I got a message. We're thumping, pumping with our feet. So raise your heels, soft knees. Now, if your knees begin to hurt, just bounce. Bring the hands out to the side again, pumping gently with the heels, not thumping, pumping. And once more up to the universe, out to the sides, and down in front of the Lo Dan Tien. And now coming to pause, we shimmy. We begin with our hips. We want to wake up the lower part of the body. Let the flesh on your body, on your buttocks, just wiggle. Shimmy up the spine. Let the shoulders shimmy. Let the chest shimmy. Feel the energy moving. And now, bringing the shimmy to a close, slowing it down gently, reaching around, gathering energy, bringing it in to the heart. Give a sigh of relief. Ah, feels good to shake and shimmy. Breathe in, gather energy, send it to the heart and lungs. Ah, sigh of relief. 2 more, breathe in. Ah. 1 more, gathering the energy, shining it on the heart and the lungs. Soft sigh. Ah. Now, making a small circle with your hand, palms face up, bringing energy up through the Zongfu organs, up to the tips of the lungs. Turn palms down, exhale. Notice what you're feeling in your body today. Breathing in, centering. Breathing energy up. Now sifting as the hands pass the heart, the lungs, the liver, the gallbladder, the small and large intestine. Again, deep, slow breath in. Slow, smooth breath out. So here we coordinate our belly breathing. Let's do that one more time. Belly and chest. As we sift and allow any disturbances to leave the body, coming down to the earth. Then bringing your hands underneath your right rib, making 3 large circles, going from right to left. And yes, I am mirroring you. And now letting the circles get smaller and smaller until they become a point of energy right at your navel, dropping the hands back to the Lo Dan Tien. Pause. Notice how you're feeling. Dropping the hands to the side, we're going to energize the lungs and the gallbladder, the kidneys. So we raise our arms up. I have to step over just a little bit. We're going to, with cupped hands, turn and strike the body. We inhale, exhale to the side, cupping the hand, hitting the lung point right below the clavicle. hitting the kidney and adrenal area in the back with a cupped hand. Ha, ha. Make the ha sound. Ha. One more each side. Ha. Back to center. Now Raggedy Ann arms. Ha. Ha. Arms are going over the shoulder. Ha. 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 One more each way. Ha. Coming back and closing. Another sigh of relief. Breathe in, rise up. Ah. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Shake your feet in front of you. Everybody should be feeling a little looser and a little warmed up. We go back to our opening stance. Drop the tailbone, energy comes up, out through the crown of the head, vertical alignment. We'll always call this vertical alignment. Last week, we worked with the kidneys and the bladder. I'd like to review that this week, and then you're going to learn the closing, which is very, very beautiful. So hands drift out to your left side, come around the waters of the earth, then sandwich your right kidney between your hands, like that. Massage the kidneys. Remember, the kidneys are related to fear and being overwhelmed. The kidneys, like the knees, love to be warm, so we're creating some warmth. Now, press just a little and hold that warmth in, seal it in. Very gently, now after you take an inhale, on the exhale, brush away any fears, any feeling of overwhelmed. Let the water dissolve it. As you come around to the other side, the left kidney, and begin to make circles to warm the front and the back of the kidneys. Try to keep your left shoulder down. I know it's a little hard when we do this. Feeling the warmth, dissolving any fear, holding it now. Take a breath in. On the exhale, sweeping the fear away, letting it float. Let the water dissolve. Coming back now to the right side. Circles. About 9 circles, or until you feel warm. Compress that energy. Sweep off any fear. There's not a big movement in your knees here. They're just relaxed. And one more time, back over to the left side. Sweep it off. Let it be carried away. And now come back to center with your diamond of light at the Lo Dan Tien. From here, we're going to go backwards, doing moves that you've already learned if you've been with us over the past few weeks. The first is Flying Phoenix, or Phoenix Rises from the Ashes. So we take a breath in, unlock our knees, arms come up, inhale. Arms come down, exhale and sink. Wingtips touch. Then inhale as you begin to fly. Exhale and sink. Inhale, fly up. Exhale, sink down, feel your freedom. This time, as we come up, we're going to pull in energy with our wrists, sinking. Now pressing with the heels of the palms of the hands to expand your boundaries, and then letting go. Inhale again, bringing energy in. Exhaling, showing yourself to the world as you truly are. One more time, inhale. And open the boundaries. Exhale. Letting go of any tension, letting the fingertips relax. Looking down, seeing energy from the earth. Relax the knees. As you swoop down, inhale, hands cross. Exhale, bring the hands up, crossed, underneath the clavicle. Massaging right in that little divot close to your shoulder on each side. These are the lung 2 points. If you're massaging with your third finger, that's connected to the heart, bringing the joy of the heart to the lungs. Dropping down, you'll feel a little rise and then another little divot. That's the lung 1 point. That can be sensitive. Gently massage. Now, just crossing the hands, giving yourself a hug. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, inhaling, filling the lungs as much as you can, and then exhaling slowly and smoothly. Take another deep inhale. This time, we pull the hands away from the chest, pulling away any grief or sadness. Arms are still crossed. Rotate hands to face the earth. Then with arms crossed, inhale up to receive energy from the universe. And then shower yourself, bring it around in a rainbow of light. From here, we go to showering movement. Palms are facing the earth, breathing in. Rotate palms back, sink, breathing out. Breathing in. Rotate, breathe out. This time, lift up. Connect to the universal energy. Now shower it through the body. Hands are slightly tipped towards the body. As once again, we scan the organs, sending anything we don't need into the earth. Again, inhale. Rotate thumbs back. Exhale. Inhale up, gathering a big ball of energy from the universe and scanning the body. Coming back into the diamond of light. Left hand stays on the low abdomen as we do meridian massage. Right hand comes up to the heart and thymus. We massage the heart and thymus. We want to let go of any ill will, We want to bring in love. We want to gently stimulate our immune system. Now going over to the left lung, massaging the top of the left lung, as we did in the Phoenix. Then revealing the left hand, palm up, clear away any fear, any ill will. Hand comes up, pull in new energy, palm is facing the earth, bringing both hands back to the heart. Right hand goes down, left hand massages heart and lungs. If you have any autoimmune diseases, we want to gently just skim over this area. We don't want to stimulate the thymus too much. And go over to the lung point on the right side. And then reveal the right hand, clearing away anything that doesn't serve you, turning the hand down, raising it up, pulling in everything that's good. Come back to the chest. Now hands separate, going across the chest to the sides, back to the kidneys. Remember we said kidneys like to be warm, so rotating the hips slightly and making circles with your hands in the back. Now tracing down the backs of the legs, folding from your waist if you're able, bending your knees if you need to, bringing energy down and around, massaging the ankles. Try not to look up at the screen. I'm hoping you can hear me. Bringing energy up to the knees on the inside. I looked up just so I could project better. And then rolling up slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, energy up. And back underneath the right rib, over to the left side, massaging. Circles are getting smaller. Coming to your point of light, back to your diamond of light. Shift your weight to your left foot as your arms open up. Bring your right foot in. This is a little bit of a balance as the arms float down. And that's our transition into the movement that we haven't done before, called Guan Yin. This is our closing. From here, arms separate as we sink. And as the arms come up, the body rises. We're gathering the energy of the earth. Rotate palms back as we've done before. Now gathering the energy of the universe to unite it with the earth energy. Stepping in, hands together, one candle of light. Drawing energy from the universe down through the body and into the earth. Take a breath in. Let your hands gently float down the center. Coming to your heart space as you exhale. Normal breathing here. Standing in gratitude for all that you are, all that you have. Taking a moment now to just think of what you're grateful for. And before continuing with the close of this practice, you might want to think of someone who needs extra healing, extra help, and sending your good chi out to that person, wishing them well. And then coming back into your own heart space, where all healing happens. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, rotate fingers down to the earth to honor the earth. Then hands separate, and we draw 3 hearts to continue to honor the earth, sending our love, our best into the earth. Hands come together. And I'm going to step in so you can see what my hands are doing next. Rotate so the backs of the palms of your hands face each other. Draw up from the low dantian to the heart, continuing to send those messages of love. Continue to draw up, backs of the hands are still together. Rotate, palms up. From here, hands separate slightly as we bow in gratitude to offer all of the resources that we have. We inhale and raise up, arms are at shoulder height, turn them down, let them float back down to the earth. Coming together, once again, one hand over the other, it doesn't matter which, at the low dantian, sealing that in. Now, in Namaste hands, we bow once more in gratitude for this practice. And settle. So that was a lot to learn. Let's shake a little bit. Let's get our minds cleared. Ah, it feels good. Twisting once more. And coming to center, slowing it down. Ah, another sigh. Ah. So it's kind of nice that the ending of this particular set of movements, you already know most of them. There's just that one little piece which is really very easy, very meditative, and we'll be doing it again. So now I'm going to back up a little bit, and we're going to review the movements for the liver and the gallbladder, which were a little bit more complex, and for the stomach and the spleen. And then we'll finish out the set one more time. Next week, we'll do everything. But before we begin to move into the liver, we need to do a little bit of practice finding our feet. And this will help when we're doing practice with Dr. Boschke as far as walking goes. So feet together, unlock your knees. Step out either way, it doesn't matter, about shoulder width. and adjust. Your knees are relaxed. Your toes are pointed forward. Tailbone is down. You're in good vertical alignment. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Head is in line with the spine. And you're breathing. Right now, your weight should feel equally distributed, 50-50, balanced. You're in good balance. We're going to shift weight into the right leg. Unlock, make sure your right knee is unlocked, shifting, feeling 60 to 70% of your weight now in your right leg. Notice you have less weight in the left leg. And then come back to center, 50-50. Your hands can be at your hips, down at your side, whatever's comfy. 60 to 70% of the weight into the left leg. And come back, 50-50. Going back to the right side, when we shift 60 to 70% of the weight, we call that leg full. It's full of our weight. We call the other leg empty because in Tai Chi, sometimes we put all the weight over on one side. Come back to center, 50-50. Shift. Feel the full leg. Feel the empty leg. Come back to center. Now smooth it out. Side to side. Notice my whole body is moving. We're moving the whole Tai Chi pole. My ankle, my knee, my hip are aligned. My navel and my nose stay aligned. Other side. Shifting. Feel full on the left. Shifting. Feel full on the right. Now come back to center. Now, if I asked you to turn your left toes in, if we're 50-50, it's really hard to do that. We're going to practice doing a little windshield wiper with our feet, and then we're going to practice shifting while we're turning in. This is the way not to hurt your knees. You might want to step in a little closer, feet closer. Shift your weight to the right. Kick up your left toes. Weight is on the heel. Turn the toes in, turn the toes out. Relax your knee. Notice you might feel this in your hip if you put your finger by your hip. There's no turning of the knee. The knee turns because the whole leg is turning. And actually, my spine is turning too. It's just sort of a natural movement for me. All right, shift the weight over to the left side. Let's windshield wiper in and out. In and out. Notice that your right leg now is the empty leg. You're standing on your left leg. 2 more windshield wipers. Remember to stay in your green zone and come back to center. Shake it out a bit. Now raising the hands up above your head, we're going to do a little more loosening of the hip. You remember the Wicked Witch of the West? She melted down. So fold your hips, melt down, touch the floor if you can, and now slowly, slowly roll up. Breathe in, arms extend. Breathe out, begin sinking, folding the hips back. Coming down, going as far as you're able. If you're able to go as far as your knees, that's just fine. I'm going to do this from the side. Breathing in. Now you're melting. Notice my hips go back. My knees stay where they are. Inhale up, holding your ball of chi, connecting to your soul star. Exhaling down. Last one. Roll up slowly. That'll get those hips moving. Going back to shoulder width. Shift your weight into your right foot. Kick up your left toes. Turn them in as much pigeon-toed as you can. Most of your weight's on the right. Now shift to the left so you're unweighted on the right. Pick up that foot, step across and out. From the front, it looks like this. I have about hips width distance. My feet are angled. Let's try that again. Come back to center. Weight goes to the right. So we can pick up the left toes and turn in. Weight goes to the left. Go across and out. Magic 3. Weight to the right. Turn toes in. Weight to the left. Right foot goes out and forward. Let's do that on the left. This time we're going to shift our weight into the left. Turn the right toes in. Weight to the right, out and across. Come back to center. We always start in our vertical alignment. Weight to the left, turn the right toes in, weight to the right, the left foot goes out and across, and we would be facing in this direction. Now you might need to adjust your back heel. Right now, my toes are facing too much at a right angle, so I'm going to adjust for comfort. You should always be comfortable. And turn back to center. Nothing to it. So this is how it's helped me learning this step. I'm in the shower. I'm washing my hair, but I need some shampoo. I shift and turn. I used to get terrible back spasms from turning wrong. Now I use my Tai Chi and Qigong movements to keep my body safe and secure. I want to review the arm movements for the liver and the gallbladder. Let's begin with the right hand on the right side where the liver is. Let your right foot go forward, and I am going to step back so you can see me. I'm going to do it forward first. We're going to release any anger or irritation. So we bend the right knee a little bit. We don't want it to go beyond our toes. Hands come down and face the earth. We're sweeping off anger and irritation. They come up as if they're coming up the wood of a tree. And I have my tree right here. When we reach eye level, palms turn up. Let's just do that part. Right hand low, left hand high. Sweeping away any anger or irritation coming up the trunk of the tree. Palms turn up. One more time. This is your exhale. Exhale, letting go of anger and irritation. As we turn the palms, we begin our inhale. From here, we shift back. Right hand comes up, left hand comes up. We sweep over the eyes to clear our vision. There's the inhale. And we begin again. Sweep down, exhale, come up the bark of the tree, palms turn, inhale, shift back. There's our shifting. Eyes are cleared. And we exhale. Inhale, get the green of the leaves. One more time. And hands stay up. Weight is mostly forward still. So we're going to shift it back onto the left leg. Turn the right. Shift. Step out. That was tricky, wasn't it? Now, left hand is low, right hand is high. We need to adjust the back foot for comfort. Sweep down, letting go of anger or irritation. Come up the bark of the tree. Palms face, shift back, bringing in the energy of the green leaves, clearing the vision, external and internal. Once again, sweeping off anger. Hands turn up, breathe in, bringing in the green energy. That's it, you got it. Sweep. Palms up. Left hand, right hand. Now, from here, if you're feeling more flexible, you can sit back before you sweep down. Palms up, inhale, bring that fresh energy in. Let's do that one more time with the sitting back. You choose it. You don't have to sit back. Sweep off. Bring fresh energy in. Now weight is on your right foot. Pick up the left toes, turn, shift to the right, and turn, and settle. Going on to the gallbladder movement. Turn so that you're facing your right side. Left hand comes across the body. You're looking directly to the side. As you breathe in, hand comes center, bring it over the top of your head. Turn to the other side, palm faces. Smooth that energy out. Right hand comes across. Breathe in as the hand rises. Drape it over the top of your head. Turn towards your right. Smooth it out. Now see if you can twist from your waist just a little bit further. Breathe in, you're looking a little further back. Breathe out, looking a little further back than you were. Breathe in, stay in your comfort zone. Drape the energy. One more time, turning as much as is comfortable. Last one. Right hand comes across the body. And breathe out. Come back to the diamond of light. Shift your weight into your right foot. Remember when we did this with the liver? Pick up the left toes, turn them out. This time, left hand is low, right hand is high. This is for the stomach and spleen. This time, we're going to rock on our feet. We sweep off worry and anxiety. Pick up the right heel. Now, sit back, rock back. Left toes come up, right hand comes to the mouth. Sweep down, rock onto your left foot slowly, picking up the right heel. Sweep back, shifting your weight slowly. One more. Rock through your foot, massage the bottom of your foot. Bring the energy back. Weight is on the right. Turn the left foot in. Shift. You got it. Bring the right foot out and adjust. Now the right hand is low, the left hand high. Same movement, other side. Sweep down. Back foot comes up. Sweep up. Left hand to the mouth. Clearing worry and anxiety of the earth. Bringing in fresh energy. 70% of the weight on the front foot, maybe a little more. Now on the back foot, weight is on the left foot. Turn the right foot in, shift your weight, and adjust. Back down to your diamond. Hands go to the right. Hands go to the left. Back to the right, going through the warm waters to nourish the kidneys. And once again, we go into our kidney movement, massaging, holding, sweeping, letting go of any fear or feeling of being overwhelmed. Other side. Massaging, warm those kidneys. You were learning a lot. They might have been a little bit afraid. Relax. Hold. Flying Phoenix. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wingtips come together. And exhale. Inhale. Sink. When you sink, the knees stay in their place. The hips go back. Pull in. Now expand your boundaries. Breathe in. Pull in the energy you need. Show your beautiful self to the world. Let go. Pull in one more time. Expand one more time. Look down at the beauty of the earth and sweep down. Bend your knees if you need to. You don't have to go far. Cross hands. On the exhale, come back to the chest. Give yourself a hug. Breathe in. On the exhale, pull the hands away, rotate palms down, arms overhead, rotate up. Surround yourself with a rainbow of light, showering. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And we're going to skip over the meridian clearing so we can open to get the earth's energy and then raise to get the energy of the universe. Step in, candle of light. Exhale, pull that energy to the heart in gratitude. Healing energy to the heart, then energy to the earth. 3 circles, 3 hearts on the earth, sending love to the earth. And from here, backs of the hands together, they draw up to the heart. Roll out and bow. Inhale up, palms face the earth, settling it down. Hands cross, sealing in the energy. Breathing slowly now and smoothly, coming into yourself. Then hands in namaste hands, we thank each other. Malik, over to you.
Thank you, Gail. That was absolutely wonderful. Appreciate that. Again, as we conclude today's session, before I pass it on to everybody here, just wanted to turn over to Dr. Bakshi for any of his thoughts, and then open up to any inspirations, feedback, and thoughts.
Thank you, Maulik, and thank you very much, Gail, for we're now in sync with the whole process as I see it. And I really appreciate you leading through the basics of weight shifting, that I don't have to do them anymore. Well, I do have to do it, but it was very appreciated because you went through that. That's the basics of it. And I would only recommend for everybody who is present here, to please practice. Please practice that. And it's really helpful to get involved with your own body, your own mind. The other thing, another comment I have, just observing and working with Gail and a number of other senior trainers and everybody around in the Tai Chi and Qigong world, I think the bottom line here is one, and that is you can recognize what is your internal dialogue. What are you saying to yourself at this time? Whatever is happening in life, what is your internal dialogue? Study that and just make sure that it becomes rich, it becomes good, it becomes whatever you want it to be, actually. So notice how, when Gail leads us through this, her internal dialogue is just powerful. We need to work on ours. Everyone is individual, okay? So please recognize that all these practices are being done. Why are we talking about enhancement of everything? Enhancement of, our immunity and resistance and power and all the stuff that we're talking about is working with yourself. So that's the comment I have, and I really appreciate you leading us through these wonderful practices. And thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Very welcome.
All right. With that, before I turn it over, I'll just read some of the comments that we have here in the chat box. The first being by John Wiley. Excellent. Thank you very much, Gail. The kidney clearing and heart movements to the earth felt very powerful. Have a great day. Also, Jamnadas Thakkar, thank you for new Tai Chi for gallbladder, kidney, spine, etc. Greatly appreciated. And Joyce, thanks, Gail. It was great. And now just turn over to the everyone that participated to just share your thoughts and feedback.
Thank you, Gail, Colin, and Maulik. Every week we look forward to these practice sessions. And today, Gail, you put together all the movements we've been doing, Phoenix, the different organs. I loved it. A lot of nice movements, slow rhythmic. And I remember Colin talking about the importance of the slow movement with the breathing from last session. So it all connected together. And as Colin said, we want to be practicing more and more. Look forward to these sessions every time. And I know it's a lot of effort. You put it together. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Andy over in Pennsylvania. I just wanted to thank you because I'm a new member here, and I really like the Qigong movements and I appreciate the effort. What I wanted to know also, these are available on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you find them? What's the handles?
So I'll be sure to send this over. Dr. Bakshi also has it. We have a channel which you can subscribe to, and you actually get notification every time the live video is available for practicing and otherwise. So I'll be sure to pass that over to you. If you can put your email address in the chat box, that way we have that, and I can forward that information to you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to introduce Andy here. Andy is a very good friend of mine. We worked together with Qigong, with some of the stuff that he wanted to work with. And it's been like 2 years ago, I met him and we practiced, and he got a lot of benefit from that. Then of course there was a downtime for us. And then he called me up again recently. He said, can I go back to Qigong? And so we reconnected. And it's a pleasure to have you on board, Andy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, a message from Eileen. Thank you for the organ energizer movements and the work on shift and balance. So appreciated.
Thanks, Eileen.
All right. With that, appreciate everybody's feedback. Thank you very much, Gail. It's truly appreciated. Always a pleasure. And with that, it's a wrap for today. Look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. Until then, use face mask, wash your hands, and use some hand sanitizer, and be safe out there.
And practice what you learned.
And practice.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
See you. Namaste.